All right. So this kind of sucks because I can only do the camera the one way. So hopefully you guys can see all of that. I'm going to refresh my screen here. All right. Why is it not showing up? Are we not live? It says we're live. Weird. Let's see if we can push some of the stuff on the desk to the side. Okay. Battery low. Yeah. I already knew that. Close. Okay. So we are in. I don't want to get the floor. Why is this so hard to do? This is kind of irritating. All right, so I have to plug my computer in before we get super started while I wait for you guys to get on. Let's see if I refresh, if that'll help. Okay, now you don't see as much of the floor. Yay! Hi! Welcome. So, if you are here, you're here for the live. We are actually doing this super different. I've never done it this way before. I'm going to be doing my cash stuffing for my bills for week 1 of May. We have our whole budget for the month, and then we have our new budget binder, and we have our cash. So while I am getting this set up and doing all the things, I do want to make sure that we wait for some people to get on, because I want to make sure that there's as many of us as possible. But unfortunately, you guys are only going to be able to see so much because, well, I guess I'm going to move this to the side. We've already seen this a million times. If you watch my videos, you've seen this. This is our monthly layout for our bills. And then this is our binder. So that should help. And then we have our cash. So how are you guys doing on this Sunday? Anybody got any plans? Did you do anything this morning, this afternoon? I don't know what time it is where you were at, but it's around 2 o'clock here. So I just went and got my final check and gave them my uniform and my badge, and now I'm here. So how many of us are on? So it looks like we have Jamie Lou, Budgets, Samantha. Hello. Laura, Veterans Wife Budgets. Hi. Psychedelic Voyager. Hey. Veronica. Diane. Hey. Anna. Tracy. We're getting some people up in here. We have 46 people watching. So if you are chatting, don't forget, you guys, we have our add emojis to the chat. We also have our show your support for Amanda's Budgets, where you can send me some cash that will go towards my YouTube check. Every dollar counts. And yeah, I will be intermittently in the chat off and on, because obviously I'm going to be counting money. So this is our new budget binder, and this is going to change hopefully throughout the summer. So remember when I made the video about the high yield savings accounts? So the video about the high yield savings accounts, it really wasn't about me being angry that they closed the account. I already knew that there was no money in the account. They were not going to keep it open. But I feel kind of like they lie to you when you sign up for these high yield savings accounts. I was going to use it for what I would call oblivion, meaning that whatever I put in oblivion stays in oblivion and I pretend like it's not there. That's the best way to save, in my opinion. You could do all these binders, but oblivion is where it's at. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate you. It's been raining all day here, too. It's snowing here in Utah. Ew! Keep it over there. Renee, you keep your Utah weather to you. And you're getting ready for work, lame. Tracy says, you rock, Amanda, you're doing great. More cooking videos. Yes, so I will be posting more cooking videos. However, the biggest video I have been asked for in comments is if I can show you guys a shopping video and a haul, especially since this is going to be my last EBT food stamp month. We are going to be buying tons of freezer stuff, so it's going to be the biggest meat haul I think I've ever done. Ever. So Oblivion is our first envelope. And then I just put in these trackers. I may or may not use them. We'll be real. If you see my channel, you know. I ADHD out and I forget. Space rent, because we no longer have just a regular, well, I guess we can compare it to this. So we don't have regular housing anymore. It is a space rent situation. I think that people got confused when I said that I'm a homeowner, but that I still pay rent. So it is space rent, but most of you guys can figure that out. Car payment is still there, so car payment, and then we also have insurance, and this is going to be based off of priority. So obviously, housing is first, car payment is second, because I can't do nothing without either of those. Can't drive my car without insurance. And then we also have phones, because, you know, you gotta have a phone to work, especially if you're a gig worker. Utilities is not changing, because, you know, everybody has those. Internet, which was Wi-Fi, I like calling it internet. And then we also have personal bills. Credit cards is going to be no longer. We're actually moving along to calling it debt. Debts. Just whatever that means, that will go into there. So that's all that we have. We took away miscellaneous because I never used it, and why have something I'm not going to use? I wanted to use it, but I never used it. Ooh, 66 people are now watching. Yeah, it's quite impressive. So this is the binder that I've chose to use. I got this off of Fetch Rewards. I get all of my binders unless somebody sends them to me, like the Harry Potter one, the shiny one over there that I was using for Winter Fun that's going to be for future investments, and my super pretty, what are they called? Hummingbird binder. Those were all gifts to me. Everything else I get off of Fetch. So with my Fetch Rewards. We have our stack of cash here. Like I said a million times before, I have never done a cash stuffing live. So we're going to see how this goes. Usually I have this all pretty and organized, and you see my fan. There's no fan today, sorry. Anything in red is something I've already put towards whatever I budgeted for. So we have 100, 200, 300, and do I have any 10s? We're going to make this easy on me because I had a very weird incident happen last night or the night before. It's messed up my sleep. So 1, 2, 3, 50, and then 4. So 400. And then, 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 40, 60, 81. And then 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So this is 24. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $824 is what we have in cash. And I'm going to write that down before I screw things up with a pen. By the way, my kid has borrowed. He took all my pens. So we have $824 in cash. And then we also had $107.75 in purchase. I know I probably didn't spell that right, and I don't really care. Most times out of 10, I'm sure as you know, we are not going to be seeing this again, right? So, I'm going to try my best to pay attention to the chat, but chat amongst yourselves if I don't respond. I do have a bunch of things coming in the mail that are going to be in my shop. I'm going to be doing a giant shop drop pretty soon. So, all this is probably messed up. Yep, it is. Oh, well, I'm not going to take all the time in the world to organize this. By the way, this will show you guys how much people put into effort for videos, because editing is a pain in the royal rear. So, we have our cash. So this is a mixture of gig working and my pitiful, very, very pitiful paycheck from my no longer fast food job. The print shop really went well. I have a video coming out about my first day. I've only worked the one day, but I'm excited about the future and learning new things. I've also been watching a lot of Budgeting with Ira. Does anybody watch Budgeting with Ira? We're down to 65 people. We lost a few. I think somebody had to go to work. That's okay. We'll chit chat in the comments once I'm done doing this part of the nitty gritty of this. Alright, so we have our cash. So, since this is all going to be new to me, give me a break. I'm going to get my calculator, my quackulator right here. So, altogether, we had 820, cat hair, imagine that. 824 plus 107.75. So our total for the first week is actually going to be $931.75. All right. So we're only going to cash stuff. Well, I guess my wallet is right here. This poor thing has been empty. Who here has an empty wallet? Who's had an empty wallet for a minute? Amanda has. Let's see what everybody's saying. Hey! Hey, Budgeting Sisters, how's it going? Everybody's here, all the things. Okay. So, we're back up to 69. Yay! I'm excited. So, let's get started with this craziness. All right. So, we have 824 to work with. We are going to do some math. So, 550 divided by 4 weeks, that would be 3750. We're going to say, 100, oh my gosh, 13750, but we're going to say 138 for this week's space rent. It'll be the same every single week. And then we're going to do our car payment of $700 divided by 4, which is $175. By the way, you guys, we're under $15,000 for our car. I bought it brand new, had 0 miles on it when I bought it. They unbubble wrapped it in front of me 3 years ago in August, and I feel pretty proud about that. So my actual car payment is not $700. It's not $700. Don't worry. It's just a little extra, so that way I don't jack things up and ADHD out and screw up things. Okay. So we're gonna wait to cash stuff this because we are gonna go through all of the steps. Hey, Crafty Saver. Hey, Tanya's Budgets. In Chaotic Life, my life is chaotic too. Welcome. How many people do we have in here? Oh my gosh, we have 80 people. Hey, 80 people. All right. So, if you guys don't know, we got our little emojis. Send me emojis. And then make sure that if you want to give me some cash towards my YouTube check, that you click the little money icon in the corner. Hey! So, we're going to get back to the budgeting part of this because the screen is moving so fast and laggy at this moment. Our internet is crap. Today, we lost internet 2 times in the last week, and I don't like that. I don't like it. So, we're going to go to Oblivion. So, we're going to put Oblivion down here. So, Oblivion is going to get 20 bucks. And actually, as we do this, I do this a specific way. So 138 plus 5 is $313. Okay. And then we are also going to go to utilities. Utilities doesn't need anything yet. I don't actually know what my utility bill is until, well, technically today. But, you know, it's Sunday. I don't want to log in and get misinformation. So I'm going to skip utilities because I don't know exactly what it is. I put $200 down in my budget, but my last utility bill was $174 or something like that. Car insurance needs its $250. So let's go ahead and highlight that off because we are going to say it's paid for the month because I don't want to be driving around without car insurance. By the way, I'm surprised nobody has guessed what I do, what my main source of gig working is. I've made so many hints. All right. I'm reading your comments over here. Have I tried to budget to 0? That's what I'm doing. I'm budgeting to 0. No tip, no trip. Correctamundo. That is correct. Thank you, Becky. No, it's not Instacart. I already said in the video I don't do it. Ah. Somebody down there is getting it. You might have it. I won't say who it is, but you know, you might have it. It is one that no one really likes to do, but somebody's got to do it, you know. We're back down to 71 people. That's okay. So, car insurance is going to get stuffed. So let's do this. So we have 824 in cash minus 313 minus 250 minus 20. So that leaves us with 240. So let's cash stuff what we have. And I usually wouldn't do the video like this, but it is what it is. We're going to do what we can with what we got. Oblivion is going to get 20. So here's a 20. And this is money I can touch if I need to. My bank actually was the one that suggested waiting to put it into any high yield savings accounts or anything like that. I actually found out my previous high yield savings account, the one that I opened, I had to keep it in there for 24 months to get the interest. So that's why I say read the fine print information, because otherwise you might be blue screwed and tattooed. So Oblivion will highlight you off. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and do space rent, which is going to be 138, so 120, 30, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So how many of you guys that do videos, like me, sit down and redo this budgeting thing about 50 times? How many of you do that? I drove for Uber and I hated it. I stopped. Yeah, taxi driving services are a pain. I can say that. I'm gonna fluctuate on people. It's almost 5 here and most are getting ready for dinner. Yeah, see, I'm in Oregon. It's not even dinner time yet. We wouldn't be on here if it was dinner time because I would be doing the working thing. So space rent got stuffed. Okay. Now car payment is going to be the next one. Car payment is getting $175, so $150, $60, $70, and $5. Car payment, be gone. I need to get a envelope started with a challenge, even if it's $1 at a time, to start working on principal payments. Because I do make a principal payment at the end of each month. It's just not always very large. All right. Now we're going to go to car insurance. And we're going to put in $250. So there's 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. And then 20, 40. Ooh, we need change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So $250. It's going into insurance. All right, let's go ahead and highlight that off. So how I do my budget is based off of the date and which all of this stuff is due. So my actual bill for my utilities comes out on the 5th, but it's not due until around the 20th. All right, we're back to 84. Hey! Hey, Kimberly. I wouldn't even think Australia has Uber. Oh, don't worry, honey. All the gig working apps are, especially if they are on or have a stock, they're all over the world. They're everywhere. So yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Alicia. Everywhere, or every company that is in the stock market usually is out of country as well. Usually they're big enough to be able to do that. So let's go ahead and count our cash. How much do we have? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, and 20, and 1. So I think these are the bills that I'm going to stuff for now. We might come back to this because it's not as organized as I usually do. I do keep my cash tips out of this because I do like to use those for savings challenges. So I'm just going to put this aside for the moment. Let's switch on over to our binder, or our wallet. What am I saying? My wallet! Alright, so for fuel, we guesstimated that we would need $400 a month. That's $100 a week. So for fuel, we're going to stuff $100. We already stuffed pets. We have less than $200 for pets on here, which is still okay because we got cat litter, we got dog food, we got cat food, dry cat food, dry dog food. I do need some wet food for the older dog that we have, Sophie. She is a Chihuahua Yorkie mix. So there is that. Craft and Budgets. Hey! Kim, hey! Coco Blanca. Alright, so we're going to give ourselves $100 for fuel, and like I said, I usually don't do this way, so it's a little kooky for me. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. By the way, just so you are aware, the space rent for this month has already been paid. The space rent that we stuff for the month of is always for the next month. Ooh, that fit in there really well. These envelopes drove me freaking crazy the first week I had it. Does anybody have a mini envelope, any mini wallet like I do? I accidentally ordered this one and not the A7. Groceries is not getting nothing because we have our last EBT. Okay, so that's done. Household, we get $55 for the whole month. I don't really think that we need anything, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a 20. You know what, we'll give it 21 just to get rid of this $1 bill. So household is going to get 21. Hurry up and open, you mean envelope. This is irritating. There we go. So we'll say 21. And so we did pet supplies, household, fuel. I think we're golden as far as our wallet goes. So I'm going to put that back where I can get to it for my purse. So we're going to highlight those off as well. So this one got stuffed. And then we also did fuel, which $100 averages out to be about $16 a day for 6 days, which is not a lot right now, but that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to waste my money. I'm not going to waste my money. It's not worth it to me. All right, so what do we have left? We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. Do we have anything that's 120 on here, bill-wise? I don't think so. So, let's go ahead. I don't know if anybody can hear Violet, but she's asleep. And she's barking in her sleep. It's really cute. I don't think I have any way to make change. There's nothing in here. Yeah, this is empty. This is empty. We're empty. We don't have any more. Alright, so we're going to say we'll do what did we have in here? Oh, it's just 20s. 20s. This is where things get jacked up. Let's go ahead. Let's do 230. 230 divided by 2. Hey, be nice to me, calculator. 230 divided by 2. 115. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. So we are going to say that half of the phone is paid, and so I'm only going to color in half. So I think that that's golden. I think it's golden. I think we got this. Where's phone? Did I already have it up here? I probably did, didn't I? I did. Woo! I'm losing my mind. I don't have an emotional support coffee. I might run out of coffee before I get my EBT. That would suck. Alright. So we don't have any spending money this week, which is not a surprise. If you don't have spending money either, that's okay. That's life. So we have stuffed gas and household. And those are the two things I can spend money on. We already spent money on pet supplies. So we are done for the week. We didn't pay as many bills as I thought, but that's okay because it gives us an idea of what we need. So let's go ahead and close this sucker up. Let's put this back over here. And let's do some chit-chatting, if I can get it to be nice to me. Alright, where's my chat? Alright, we're back up. Hey Jen, you made it! Misha, you made it too? This is now updating on my side. So, alright. We have done week one. Week one didn't seem like we paid a whole lot, but everything is so expensive, you guys. How can you pay a whole heck of a lot? Wait a minute. I have an idea. See, my ADHD brain's going again. Mid-sentence, I'm already rethinking things for this live. Alright. So, how many of you guys, since we're not doing any cash stuffing and I can actually see the chat, just got home from a camping trip? Woo woo! I don't like camping. I've been homeless. I don't want to be camping. You can camp for me. Jen's gonna camp for me. Who else is gonna camp for me this year? I don't want to camp ever again. So, this is gonna be because it's not really, like, okay, I have 2 more days that I could add to this, today and tomorrow, but I'm not gonna do it, because I think I want to play with some money. I want to do some challenges. I want to work on that 200 envelope challenge, because that sucker is, we've already got almost 50 envelopes. I counted them the other day. I wanted to open them, but I counted them. I just looked. Don't worry, I looked. I only counted. Alright. So, what did we say that we need for next week? Nothing yet. We said nothing. So, 138 and 175. So, 138 and 175. Okay, and that turned out to be $313. So we know just to survive, we need $313 to keep our roof and our vehicle. What's my next plan? So I don't need the other half of the phone yet. We do need to pay our internet again, so that's $65. It's my tiniest bill out of all of the things, which is sad. Personal bills at the end of the month. Let's go ahead and give credit cards. We're going to give it half. So what is half of 280? I know what it is, but for calculator's sake, we're going to do the calculations. Hey, be nice. 280 divided by 2, 140. So 140. And then we don't know what our utilities are yet. So that would be paid. This one's not until the end of the month. And we know that we need fuel money of $100 because we're front loading the month or the week. Why did I say month? I'm losing my mind. Alright. So until I know what my utility bill actually is and until I get things sorted here. I now know that we need a minimal of 313 plus 65 plus 140 plus 100. So we at least need 618. That's doable. We can do it. So we're back down to 75 people. By the way, I'm a human calculator. I'm just letting y'all know that. I'm actually going to move this aside. We're going to put this back because I'll lose this piece of paper or I'll find it somewhere and go, where did that come from? Is that the original? Is this the original I had in my video? Yeah, I've lost it before and I've had to recreate it and make it look like the original. Dang cats. Mean cats. And their hair. One thing I don't like about having pets is hair. Alright, let's bring the computer over here so we can chat now. How long have we been on here? 34 minutes? Huh, that's not bad, not bad. How's the new job? The new job is new. I've learned lots of things. Can you switch your phone to... No, I can't. I can't switch my phone to anything like prepaid or anything that's cheap. You get what you pay for. I use my maps according to my phone usage on a daily. I use maps and navigation 97% of the day. 97%. So no. I could get hairless cats, but I just don't know. It's cold here. So, how do I film above my head? I'm not above my head. I'm in front of myself. So my camera is actually, so my head is roughly, I would say about, I don't know, probably about a foot away from my head. Watching from Australia. It's Monday. Monday morning, Queen's Island. Okay. Well, I want to know, in Australia, are your bills high too over there? Because if they aren't, I'm thinking about moving. No work for us today. Yep. I wish that was me. It's not going to be me. Hi, Daisy. Yeah, I can't switch because I get what I pay for, you know? You get what you pay for in all things, and I need something that's going to be legitimately working 110% of the time. But I will say, you guys, you were on a roll. You're on a roll for knowing which gig worker company I work for. You were on a roll. You were on a roll. I don't do Instacart anymore. I did start with Instacart. It was bogus after a while because people tip bait you on there, where they have 24 hours to take your tip away. No. Amanda doesn't do that. No tip, no trip, baby. High cost of living is ridiculous here too. It's sad. Yeah, it is. I don't do Grubhub. I'll just mention that I don't do Grubhub. Grubhub is garbage here. You're not going to get nothing. It's not part of the market. We don't tip, and taxi is all included in everything. Oh, interesting. Please, can I have a shout out? Hi, Danny. How are you today? Do you watch my channel, or are you just here to hang out? But I will say this, you guys. It has been a rough, rainy week. We are still working on the roof. We had to do some unfortunate repairs first before we go ahead and put the sealant on. And then once the roof is sealed completely, then we are going to work on the metal part. But right now, this is what we have. No tip, no trip is all gig working, my friend. Renee, I can tell you this, if you don't tip, I'm not going on any trips. Whether it be food, people, it could be package delivery, whatever it may be. I don't know, we don't do package delivery here. I was thinking about Uber here in Colorado. Actually, here Uber in Colorado is pretty good. But I will say, I've thought about going to gig work for a family trip, also known as Amanda Goes to Make Money trip, in other cities. Hey, you don't have to be sorry about being late. You don't have to be sorry. Mandy, you don't have to be sorry either. Yeah, if you're a gig worker, don't take something that doesn't tip. You got your mileage and you have your overall maintenance costs. People forget about that. Okay? I have one customer that does all of the apps, and she always tips well. And she said, you know, I figure this. I don't drive, but I know what it costs to drive because I've drove before. She's like, I drove a really crappy rig and it always broke down. I always needed tires, oil change, all those things. So, do you guys have any questions for me? Anything non-budgeting, anything fun and exciting, anything that you want to ask before I jet out of here? I mean, you guys already asked me about gig working, and I don't really give out what I'm not going to actually say who I work for, but you guys were on a roll. You know, I will say, Mandy is probably the only one who's ever seen my face. Hi, Emma. When did I start budgeting? I've always budgeted, but when I budgeted well, probably about 5 years ago. Maybe 6 years ago. Hey! You've seen my face? On camera? Where have you seen my face? Am I Mexican? No. No, I'm not. I'm not. Is your new job a bi-weekly pay or weekly pay? I think it's bi-weekly. I'm not sure. I only worked the 1 day so far, so I'll ask more when I'm not anxious and sweating and near tears, because I don't know what I'm doing and it's new. Hello from Australia. Hi, Lorraine. When is Mandy gonna upload videos again? Hey, I do want to let you guys know we all have like a schedule. We all have a schedule. I don't know if you guys know, but I pre-record most of my videos. Pre-record. Unless I'm like in a pinch, and Mandy will probably even vouch for that. Mandy, you can probably say it in the comments. We pre-record. How is Jordan? Jordan, they want to know how you are. Are you alive? Jordan! I'm breathing. He says he's breathing. Hello. Hi, Debbie. How's your weather over there? Yeah, we do pre-record a lot. Yes, we're the Amandas. I've also talked to Mandy's husband too on occasion. We've talked gig working. Yeah. it's easier. Hey, Diary of a Single Mom. Woo woo. Hey. It is easier to pre-record. Sorry guys, I hate to bust your bubble. I won't do videos. Hey, that's okay, Renee, you do you. Sometimes I pre-record. The only way I get it all done out. Yeah, right? Okay, so I have to tell you guys I'm in the car 90% of the time. So think about it. The other 10% I'm doing Etsy orders and I'm recording for the YouTube and Instagram. If you haven't started following me on Instagram, I do post a lot of little things. Just little things. Like my dog. What did I cook today? I haven't made anything. I made sandwiches. We ate sandwiches. Oh, hey, by the way, I no longer am doing keto because it's too friggin' expensive. I can't afford it, so I'm going to go back to eating bread. I've been incorporating it in my diet again. Jen got the Don't Be Salty scratch off. That's one of my favorites. Ooh, crock pot meal with the roast and veggies and rice. That sounds baller. Hey, you know what? I will say, Diary of a Single Mom here, 2017. She is actually one of the people I was watching when I was like, I think I'm going to make a YouTube channel. I think I'm going to make one, because if she does it, I'm doing it. Yes, Mandy and I have something coming up. It's coming soon. Hey Cody, how's it going? Yeah, you can rewind. Is it 6? Oh, it's 6 p.m. in Florida. Thank you for the live. No, thank you for joining my live. My child doesn't like sandwiches. We grew up eating. Yeah, okay. So my youngest kid does not like peanut butter and jelly. I'm like, dude, you're 9. How do you not like peanut butter and jelly? Tell me. Tell me how that is. By the way, this is such a tiny shoop. It's like a little time warp of this small section of this desk. If I turn my camera, it's going to be sideways though. It's kind of driving me nuts. Kind of making me feel crazy. But yeah, my youngest kid doesn't like peanut butter and jelly. What's wrong with that? It's peanut butter and jelly. You get something sweet and you get peanut butter. You hate peanut butter? Ah! That's a sin over here. I eat a lot of peanut butter. So my main things, I will tell you, you won't see on my channel that I eat besides chicken, rice, peanut butter. I eat tons of veggies. My kid doesn't like spaghetti. I got sick of spaghetti. Honey, PB&J is life. Heck yeah, it is. Alright. I think I'm gonna... How long have we been on here? Shoot, we've been on here 47 minutes. So, I was thinking... Okay, so I have this big topic. It's so freaking huge, like, it would blast you all away. I need to make sure I know more about this topic before I go out and say it into the universe, which I consider saying into the universe now, YouTube land. But I hope it doesn't happen. That's all I can say. I will tell you guys that I am going to be making lots of videos the week that I am going to be stuck probably in this broom closet of a office, because I'm going to be having to be away from other people because I'm getting my thyroid ablated with radioactive iodine. So I probably won't be able to be around people for like 4 days. So I might drive you nuts with videos. I have 5 grandkids and my daughter hates peanut butter and jelly and one hates chocolate. Okay, my other kid doesn't really like a lot of things because he's autistic and he has a texture problem. And he's very verbal. He's high functioning. He's 13, but he still doesn't like most things. He is a toothpick. He's my little toothpick baby. He did like dark chocolate. Now he doesn't. Now he doesn't like milk chocolate either. You and me, yes, we can spend time together. I appreciate that. So, there's nothing else. Nothing else going on. What else did I do lately? I didn't do anything lately. I've just been really anxious because everything is changing again in life, and that happens, you know, and life happens, and we just gotta stick to being positive and doing what we can with what we've got. So, in that, I'll see you guys in a video, and probably another live down the road. Oh, when I do my product release, let me know in the comments really fast while I get everything done up and pretty over here. When I do my product release, this is stuff I have never sold before. Some of this stuff is super freaking awesome, and other stuff is just meat and potatoes. I do have a bunch of challenges coming. I am going to be printing more. Also, because I work at the print shop, when I get off work, I can print my own stuff. So I don't have to go to work, come home, do my things at home, then try to make it to the print shop before they close, and the post office. I do all of the things at work. So, let me know, do you want to see it on the live, or do you want to see it in a video? I like lives a little bit better because I feel like it's a little bit more natural. Maybe not. I don't know. Let me know. It's hard to get $2 bills places. I can't find no $2 bills here. Oh, by the way, some stores in this area won't take $2 bills, which I think is crazy pants. Live? You're thinking live? I'm thinking live too. I think that'd be fun. I think live and then a video. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I've been watching so much budgeting with Ira. I love him. I love it when he drops his camera and then he's like, hey, stop doing that. It's so funny. So, I think that when I get my products done, finished in the shop, we are going to do a live, and you'll see me in another video. Probably not. No, wait a minute. Tomorrow I say the giveaway winner. I don't even know who the giveaway winner is. I don't know who it is. I haven't done it yet. I haven't done any of the things. But you'll see me in another video. But do what you can with what you got, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Now I gotta figure out how to end this thing. Oh, I hit the X.